Hey, what's up guys? Brother here. Welcome to research report number 21. This time we're gonna do research on the ZIRCUIT, a layer 2 protocol. So let's dive in. Before you continue the video, always make sure you read the disclaimer just for your own safety. Introduction to ZIRCUIT. ZIRCUIT is a layer 2 platform that blends optimistic and ZK rollups, offering scalability and security tailored for Ethereum-based decentralized applications. So they are taking more the hybrid rollup approach, where they, blend two technologies in one, or two architectures in one, as you can see with Optimism and ZK rollups. Also, AI powered security. So ZIRCUIT uses AI driven monitoring to detect and exclude fraudulent transactions, enhancing security at the sequencer level, which is very interesting and keeps the platform safe. Focuses on DeFi and staking. So again, because it's a layer 2, the platform's low fees, fast transactions, and staking programs make it ideal for DeFi and liquidity hubs within the Ethereum ecosystem. We're gonna dive into that later on. So before we continue, if you want to join AR Collective, amazing community where I do live streams, where my co-owner Sky does live streams, where we have amazing analysts that offer trade setups, and of course you get my token research in advance. Then make sure to use AR Holiday 50 in the description to get 50% off on all memberships. So how does ZIRCUIT works? So ZIRCUIT optimizes computational overhead by blending validity proofs and pre-generated template proofs, ensuring secure yet cost-effective operations. So basically what they're saying is they're trying to make the transactions as efficient as possible. Also, like I said in the previous slide, AI-driven security. So the sequencer level security, called SLS, system identifies and assesses fraudulent transactions before they are finalized on the blockchain. As you can see here, this is the oracle. Transaction goes in, right? Here it says if it's safe or not safe. It goes here, and then if it's not safe, it gets in the quarantine, right? And then if it's safe, it gets to here, and then it can safely go to the layer 1, right? So I really like this. This is very unique. I didn't see this before. So cross-chain asset transfers, right? So ZIRCUIT's secure native bridge supports low-cost, fast transfers of popular tokens, of course, like Ethereum and USDT, and LST, so liquid staking between Ethereum and ZIRCUIT, what makes it, this AI-driven security protocol that have extra important, right? Because you're gonna have to validate every transaction, and now they use AI for it, which is, again, like I just said, a very unique thing. So where can you find ZIRCUIT? ZIRCUIT, you can find them on Twitter. They joined in October 2023. Again, you can already see backed by Pantera Capital and Binance Labs. Their latest tweet was about an AI agent that they released on their platform called Good. Okay, it's also tradable on Base, I think Uniswap, yeah, Uniswap, and of course their own DEX. If you want to look more into that, you can also go to their Twitter or go to their website called zircuit.com. So narrative, right? So that's what everybody is going to be asking. So when you get ZIRCUIT, then what narratives are you getting? So first off, you're getting a layer 2 protocol, that's trying to improve Ethereum scalability the same way as ZK Sync and Optimism does. The only unique thing is here they have also AI protocols within their system. They use AI, for example, for their security. As you can see here, AI enables ZK rollup. And of course, you get the liquid staking LST narrative here. 2.5 billion is already being staked on their platform, which is pretty interesting here. So you're getting three narratives in one go. So AI for their security within their blockchain, a layer 2, and of course staking. So let's dive into the tokenomics. You can see the total supply of ZIRCUIT is 10 billion. 20.9% of the supply is already on the market. So let's look at their vesting. So here's where things get really interesting for me personally. Like I like this vesting. So you can see there's going to be no big sell pressure from big VC funds. You can see here the team, foundation, ecosystem development, community providers, investors, right? they won't get their tokens until 25th of November 2025, and that's a big portion of the tokens, right? That's around like 1370. That's around like 60% of the supply, or even higher. It's going to be locked up until November. Yeah, 25th of November 2025. The only thing that I couldn't see, right, are 1.4 billion tokens. These are future airdrops, right? And community rewards. Of course, you cannot know the vesting of this because this is a reward for the community. But regardless, the most important aspect is that the VCs and all these backers and stuff, they won't get their tokens. So that's why this project, honestly, is pretty interesting. Also because of their, no sell pressure anytime soon from the VCs. So like I said, VCs investors, they got backed by Binance Labs. They are even incubated by them. Pantera Capital, Dragonfly Capital, Arthur Hayes. So with the fasting that I just talked about, these VCs are here for the long term. Again, they're not your friends. I couldn't really see how much they raised, right? Because it's undisclosed. I think around like 20 to 40 million dollars. That's typical for this kind of projects. But yeah, being incubated by Binance Labs, that means they will get a nice marketing push, by Binance themselves. So that's really the investors. Where can you get ZIRCUIT? So ZIRCUIT is available for the people in the US and also for the people in Europe. So the people in Europe can get it on Bybit and KuCoin and BitGet, and the people in the US can get this on crypto.com. Market cap and revenue. So ZIRCUIT's market cap as we speak is 163 million, with a fully dilution of 700 million, around 742 million. Um, I couldn't really see if they make revenue right now. I think they do actually because again they offer liquid staking. But like I always do in every slide, I can tell you how they can make revenue by their platform. For example, transaction fees, right? So ZIRCUIT earns revenue by charging transaction fees for processing operations on its hybrid rollup platform. This includes asset transfers and other on-chain activities within the ZIRCUIT ecosystem, like I just said, staking and liquidity incentives. So revenues also generated through fees tied to staking programs such as ZIRCUIT staking and liquidity activities that reward users while benefiting the protocol's treasury. And of course, ecosystem growth fees. So the build to earn initiative and developer incentives attract projects to the platform, and ZIRCUIT earns income from deployment, tool creation, and developer referrals. For example, like I showed in the links, they got an AI agent already, right? So conclusion, right? Scalable and secure. So ZIRCUIT's hybrid rollups and AI monitoring offer a balance of scalability and robust security for Ethereum Layer 2 applications. DeFi-centric features with stake and rewards, ZIRCUIT points, and focus on liquid staking tokens. ZIRCUIT positioned itself a key DeFi liquidity hub. Lastly, EVM-compatible ecosystem, so developers can leverage familiar Ethereum tools like Solidity and Hardhat, ensuring a seamless transition to the ZIRCUIT ecosystem. So, here by the FA, let's dive into the TA. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the TA portion of the video on ZIRCUIT. As you can see, the chart is pretty young here. You got listed in November, didn't really do much yet. So we have a range established here from the last 2 months, I guess, or last month. Range highs are 8.9 cents and the range lows are 6 cents with a midline with a mid level of around 7.5 cents. Of course, the target is going to be this wick, right? I think they're going to fill this wick in the future. But for now, you have resistance at 8.9 cents. That means, someone or there are people just accumulating this. They're trying to keep the price underneath this level here. If you are interested to get this, the only thing you can do here really is DCAing. A chart like this is very unpredictable because yesterday it had a raise of like almost 25% and then it got, it dipped again. This chart reminds me of peak. It reminds you of A tier. It reminds you of many charts. Even Ondo started off like this. So if you think that this project, right, you like the FA portion, because the FA portion is going to be very important here, because TA wise there's not much you can see here. So if you think the FA portion is good enough, then you can DCA. And of course, just always protect yourself. Just have stop losses underneath 7 cents. Because every time it drops underneath 7 cents, this thing sometimes just drops all the way up to 6.5, all the way down to 6 cents. But like I said in the FA portion of the video, um, the fasting period is the most bullish part here because they don't have no unlocks till 2025 November. EMA wise, I mean, pretty good here. It's above the daily 10 and above the daily 21. Plus, you came all the way back to it to test it, and you can see the midline was literally where the daily 10 was and the daily 21. So you had that retest. So this is actually not a bad spot to DCA. Not a bad spot to DCA. You want this something like this to happen. You want to break these range highs, right? From here, range highs, and then there's going to be no more resistance, and then there's a very high chance this thing will go to 15 cents to just fill that wick. Yeah, and of course, right, with their ecosystem, etc., this thing, has growth, in my opinion. But like always, apply risk management, apply stop losses, and of course, don't risk too much. But again, it's a mid cap, pretty liquid, available on many exchanges. Straw looks pretty okay, just going sideways here. And yeah, that was it for the TA portion. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.